We all know how important it is to have not just good credit scores, but actually great credit scores. And you pretty much need it for anything out there, right? I mean, whether you're trying to get a credit card so that you can take advantage of the really cool travel or the cashback perks, or maybe you're trying to get a car loan so that you can actually drive, or possibly you're looking to buy a home and need to get a good interest rate on that mortgage, right? But listen, whatever the case might be with you, it doesn't matter because having a good FICO is going to open the doors to a lot of possibilities. And to be quite honest, guys, pretty much all of us need some level of debt at some point of our lives to get ahead from one point to the next one. Unfortunately, you have to start from somewhere, whether you are starting from like literally a blank slate, you never had a credit score or some credit history, or maybe you just had some things kind of happen in the past, bang down your credit scores and you're trying to get them up so that you can actually get one of these things. You have to start from somewhere. But whatever you are, getting a credit card is pretty much one of those really starting points to start building that credit history. But whatever you guys might be right now, I'm gonna be showing you my top 6 credit cards that will help you get your credit scores either starting, or maybe it's gonna help you gain a few or a lot of points on your FICO. And these credit cards pretty much anybody can get, all right? Like I've actually advised some of my clients to take on some of these credit cards so that they can actually qualify for a mortgage. So I know firsthand that they actually work. Even some of these credit cards don't even require a credit pull. So they're actually pretty cool. Literally, you might just qualify for one of these, all right? Anyways, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started in the video. All right, so the first one out of the bunch is going to be the Capital One Secure Mastercard. And when it comes to credit cards that help you build credit, you really can't get far without at least hearing about this one, because this one has been like one of the most popular credit cards for building credit in the last several years. Now, this is a secure credit card, meaning that you have to put some money into the line. So you pretty much are sort of like borrowing your own funds. Now, the minimum deposit is going to be $200 and you can go up to $1,500 on this. So the more money that you actually put into your credit line, the more you are going to have available. So that's actually going to be a good thing if you're able to do it. Now, I like this credit card because it has no annual fees and no crazy or hidden fees as well. But it does have a pretty high APR and it's 22.99%. Now, as I tell everybody, listen, this is a secure credit card. Do not keep a balance month over month, all right? So even if you guys have to like run up a little bit of a balance, make sure that you pay it off every single month, because otherwise you're pretty much going to be charging interest on yourself, and that's pretty dumb, all right? Don't go and buy something expensive that you can't pay off every single month. Make sure that you just only like put gas and pay it off, or go to a grocery store and buy yourself a Coke or a Sprite, whatever. The point is, guys, you just want to kind of keep a little bit of like, you know, some activity in the account, but make it easy enough so that you can actually pay it off every single month with no issues. The next one's going to be a Discover It secure credit card. And this one is also a secure card. So you have to put some money into the line so that you can build the credit card, build your credit history. It's a minimum $200 deposit that you have to put down. So it's really affordable for pretty much anybody out there. I really like this credit card, guys, actually, because it was my first credit card when I was getting started. I think I got it when I was like 19 or 20, so I do have that little bit of a sweet spot for it. But honestly, guys, it is a great card to get started anyways. It has no annual fees, it has no hidden fees or anything like that. And Discover is, in my opinion, one of the best credit card companies out there. I still even carry a Discover credit card from like 7 or 8 years now, so they've been great to me. I really like the company, really like this credit card just to get started right now. But this credit card also has some cashback features that you really don't find in a lot of credit cards when you start talking about building credit. Actually, this credit card has a 2% cashback on the first 1,000 quarterly spend on combined things such as gas stations, restaurants, grocery stores, and things like that. And you also have an unlimited 1% cashback on pretty much anything else. But on top of it, Discover has a cashback match feature where Discover actually matches your first year's reward on the anniversary of your credit card. So basically, if you rack up, say, $500 worth of rewards on the first year the account is open, Discover will actually match that reward on the anniversary of the credit card. Now, finally, one of the things that I've learned about Discover is that they actually report to the credit bureaus really quickly. I had a client a few months ago that applied for this specific credit card, and it literally hit his credit report almost instantaneously. I mean, like within a week or a week and a half, the card was already reporting on all 3 credit bureaus. Now, the next one on my book is going to be the Bank of America Customized Cash Secure Credit Card. And this one might actually be a little bit tougher to get if you have like really bad credit scores or a really bad payment history, but it's a great credit card if you're actually able to get this one, all right? Now, the minimum required deposit for this one is going to be $300, and you can go as high as $4,900, I believe, on this one as your security deposit. So obviously, the more money that you put into it, the higher the chances are that they are actually going to increase your credit line. Now, this one also has some pretty cool cashback features. You actually get 3% cash back on things like gas, online shopping, restaurants, on the first $2,500 of spend, and then it decreases to 2% cash back. Now, you get 2% unlimited on things like grocery stores and wholesale clubs like Sam's Club or Costco. And then finally, you get 1% cash back on pretty much anything else from there. Okay, next is gonna be the OpenSky Secure Credit Card. And this one is gonna be for some of you guys who have like literally been denied for pretty much anything. Okay, so if you've got like a really bad credit history, your credit scores suck, this is going to be one of the best options for you. And let me tell you why. There's no credit check. Okay, so literally they don't even pull your credit scores, so they're not gonna know. Who's gonna know? But listen, there's no credit check. You have a minimum $200 deposit into this account. Now, this one does carry an annual fee of $35 every year, but honestly, if they're not even checking your credit scores, I think it's completely worth it. Also, the APR is actually not that bad. It's 17.39%, even though they don't even know your credit scores. But again, guys, secure credit cards, you're never gonna keep a balance, all right? Keep that in mind. Now, again, this one, anybody can qualify for it, right? So this is a great credit card to start building your credit scores, or if you really had a bad credit history and you want to get started from somewhere and you've been denied even for the first 3 credit cards that I already talked about in this video. Moving along, I have the Chime Credit Builder credit card, and this one is sort of a new kid on the block. It's from Chime Bank, which is, I think it's only been alive for the last 2-3 years or so. But honestly, guys, this is one of the best credit cards to start building credit. Now, this is not a secure credit card. This is more like a charge card, so to speak. Basically, kind of the way it works is that you have a Chime bank account and you have 2 accounts within the account. You have a spending account when you actually put your cash into it, and then you have the credit builder account. So say that you want to spend $200 by using the credit card, right? So you're going to move $200 from the spending account into the credit builder account, and then you have that money to spend. So there's not really a credit line, so to speak. There's no minimum deposit like a secure credit card. It's literally like a charge card. And actually, like, some of the most popular charge cards out there are from American Express, where basically whatever balance you have on a monthly basis, that is like your minimum monthly payment. You have to pay off the whole thing. This actually works the same way. And this is pretty cool because you actually don't have any annual fees on this. You have no interest rates. There's no credit check or anything as well. So if you've been denied for a lot of credit cards in the past, then this might be a really good option to get started. I mean, literally, I haven't had anybody get denied for credit for this one specific credit card as of yet. All right, so we've made it this far into the video, guys, and we are not done yet. And hell, if you made it this far into the video, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, guys. It helps the whole YouTube algorithm. Honestly, it helps us keep making these videos. Makes us feel good, all right? And it just kind of makes me want to make more videos. So make sure that you actually like, subscribe, and share the damn video with your friends, all right? It's not that hard. All right, so finally, we have the Petal credit card environment. And there are 2 credit cards within the whole Petal system, whatever you want to call it. You have the Petal 1 and the Petal 2. Now, the Petal 1 credit card is probably the easiest one to qualify out of the 2, all right? And basically, they don't check your credit scores, so that's number 1, really good. What they do is that they create a cash score based on your banking transaction history. So whenever you apply for the credit card, you give them access to your bank account via some API, whatever the case might be, and then they're going to be analyzing your bank account history. So hopefully you don't have any overdraft fees, non-sufficient fund fees and things like that, because that probably will not help you. But if you've had a pretty good transactional history on your bank account from like your checking accounts or savings account, you should be just fine. Now this one is a real credit card. There's no like security deposit, there's no like charge card sort of thing. Actually, they will approve you from anywhere between a $500 to a $5,000 credit limit, which is crazy, especially because they don't really check your credit scores. Now, they also don't have any annual fees, and they do some cashback perks as well, anywhere between 2% to 10% on select merchants. 10% is a lot of money, especially cashback on pretty much anything. But honestly, it's going to be merchants kind of like within their system, within their environment. Now with the Petal 2 credit card, this one is going to be a little bit tougher to get, but it shouldn't honestly be a bigger issue either. Now the difference is that they will actually approve you for a bigger credit limit, anywhere from $500 to $10,000 on that credit limit. And there are also no fees, no deposit fees or anything like that, but they do require a credit score. So they will actually be pulling your FICO on this one. However, they do have even better cashback features. I believe it's going to be 1 to 1.5% unlimited cashback on pretty much anything. Over the first 6 months, you're going to be approved for a 1% cashback. After the 6th month, it's going to go to 1.25% cashback unlimited. And after the first 12 months, they will up that up to 1.5% unlimited cashback on pretty much anything. And just like the Petal one, it's going to be 2% to 10% on select merchants as well. So if you go on their portal and you find some of the merchants that they work with, you might actually increase that cashback pretty rapidly. So that's pretty crazy. And that's basically it, guys. So we have 6 credit cards. Hopefully one of these is going to be able to help you guys. I know it's tough to have a bad credit score or just to be starting your credit history and you don't have no idea where to start, right? These are going to be good options for you guys, all right? For that, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.